Good morning, CP. Up ahead, an inside look at a Star Girls basketball player, Gmal.
A sports report, your top 3 things.
And a scholarship of the week.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now. Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Jack Polishuk, joined by Katie Whitmarsh and Madeline Roberts, filling in for Abby Martinez.
The girls basketball team will officially end their district play tomorrow and will be preparing to head off into playoffs.
One player in particular has been on the varsity team since her freshman year and has talked to us about her goals for the rest of high school and beyond.
Junior Giselle Mole, or G, has been a part of the Cedar Park girls basketball team since her freshman year and has yet to disappoint. Humble and true to themselves is something the entire team has focused on all season long. I asked G what we can expect from the team by the end of the season, and she said hopefully there will be another gold medal around everybody's neck.
Cedar Park girls basketball.
Top-ranked Cedar Park. Cedar Park. It's all Cedar Park.
The celebration for Cedar Park.
Do you ever wish it was a little less? Does it ever just stress you out? It's just so much at one time. You just wish you could step away. Playing for a team that is ranked 14th in the nation, has an active winning streak of 54 wins, and is coming off of a state championship last season can be extremely overwhelming and stressful.
21, Giselle Moore.
7 months ago, this was the Cedar Park girls basketball team celebrating together and even shedding a few tears of joy after winning a state championship.
We're gonna have the biggest target on our back. Everyone's gonna want to beat Cedar Park. And I kind of take that as motivation.
So March of last year was state game.
Yeah.
You were a sophomore at the time. How did you feel?
I feel like I've been in that situation before where I've played on big stages in front of big crowds. In 8th grade, I played, my game was on ESPN.
Prayer answered for Giselle Mole.
So yes, it was a lot to handle, but I think it wasn't too much for me.
As we enter the second semester of the year, college is becoming a more constant thought for the upcoming class of 2023. G being number 45 on ESPN's prospect list adds that much more pressure. Being scouted by multiple colleges is something G has had to adapt to.
It's an honor, honestly. I always say that it's a blessing, no matter how overwhelming it can be at times. I know that not many kids can say that they have the level of recruiting that I have. It's all about just staying humble. I don't brag about the offers that I get and anything. I truly am just blessed though.
Coming up, reporter Madison Cooper has the top 3 things that you need to know for today.
Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Maddie Cooper, and here are your top 3 things you need to know today. First, the precautionary boil water notice is likely to be lifted Tuesday. Over this past weekend, the city of Austin has been asked to boil drinking water on account of a malfunction in one of the water treatment plants. No deadline has been created for when the plumbing water will be clean again. However, Water Director Greg Mazzaros estimates sometime early this week. Next, a teen volleyball player from Arizona dies in a car crash to an Austin tournament. Traveling early in the ice storm, their car lost control and struck an 18-wheeler. The car had 7 people in it, and the others were taken to a nearby hospital. Since, funds have been raised to cover the cost of the funeral and medical expenses. Finally, the Blue Starlight Drive-In is opening their first location in North Austin. This old-timey drive-up theater has 4 locations currently built up over the last 12 years. This new location will also partner with Garbo's, a seafood restaurant that will provide a summer beach experience with the movie. The drive-in is planning to open February 18th, debuting with the movie Ferris Bueller Days Off. That's all I have for you today. With Cedar Park High School, I'm Maddie Cooper. Back to you guys.
Up next, your Monday sports report, but first, these announcements.
Hello, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Katie Whitmarsh, and I'm joined by a very special guest, CPHS TV alumni David Looney, our former sports director from the class of 2013. David, how are you this morning?
I'm doing so great, Katie. It's wonderful to be back and see some old friends, and just want to give a special shout out to some old teachers of mine, including Mrs. Skra and Mrs. Cerna.
That's
ready
awesome.
for the Wolfcast Sports Report?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right, let's jump in. Starting with our boys soccer team, the Timberwolves will play Glenn tonight here at CP starting at 5:30. We hope to see everybody there.
And for the mighty Lady Timberwolves, they are set to travel to Eastview High School tomorrow night in a match starting at 7:15. Good luck, ladies.
And track season officially starts this week, so stay tuned for Friday's Sports Report for a recap of all of our Cedar Park track and field events.
And finally, over to basketball. The mighty, undefeated Lady Timberwolves will play in an exciting game against Georgetown tomorrow night, right here in the Timberdome, starting at 6:15. We'll see you there.
And stick around because shortly after, at 7:45, the boys will also face Georgetown in their second to last game of the season. We hope to see everyone there.
And in case you weren't fully convinced to attend tomorrow's basketball games, not only is it senior night for our Lady Timberwolves, but everyone in the student section gets free pizza.
Which is awesome. That's all we have for today with CPHS News. I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
And I'm David Looney. Right back at y'all.
Next up, we have reporter Reese Elizondo with an all-new edition of Scholarship of the Week.
Thanks, guys. This week's scholarship is the AOPA Student Pilot Scholarship for all junior and senior students with this pilot certificate. The requirements include a recommendation letter, essay, and a validation documents. The scholarship is worth $3,000 and will be awarded to the student with the highest merit and previous achievements along with flight commitment. You must be a part of the Women's Aviation International. Both men and women can apply for this scholarship. The deadline is February 11th. That's all I have for you today. Make sure to check out more on their website at unigo.com. With CPHS News, I'm Reese Elizondo. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Reese.
That's all we have for you today. Make sure you're keeping up with all of our content, so head over to our YouTube channel at CPHS News.
You can also follow at CPHS_sports for updates during the games.
Catch tomorrow's show for a story on ceramics class, the new tech theater teacher, and a brand new segment. Thanks for taking the time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Jack Holishuk.
I'm Madeline Roberts.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a marvelous Monday, CP.